Welcome to Manly Voices.
Hello and all.
Welcome back to Manly Voices. My name is Evan, also known as Manly Empress, constantly being drowned out by my other drunker half.
Hello and all.
And we're playing Monster Prom with Grace and Lacey.
They're
probably getting tired of our bullshit by about now, but that's okay because we love them and they love us.
That's so true. They love us as people already before we're drunk assholes.
Yes. Anyway,
it's
so
it's
we-
it's
each
it's
of us-
it's 10:45 in the night.
how did my computer get up?
D's nuts. Anyway,
It's all
we
plugged in.
played a
Each of
word
us has to choose a video game first. I picked Fable 3.
I pick Oblivion.
Bioshock.
Oblivion as fuck.
Grace?
Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata. Player orders decided based on how cool yet artistically intense it would be to turn the video game into a Broadway musical.
Okay, picture this.
Okay.
Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise is singing on a Broadway stage. Fucking Sir
Has Pinata.
Patrick Stewart.
Grace's would definitely be more colorful.
Yeah, but mine would be more...
Pinata. It already has songs.
It does have songs.
Filled with
Yeah.
fun. Filled with fun. Viva
But if you're trying to make a musical that isn't pandering towards
You
8-year-olds...
Lacey, you don't know Viva Pinata? It's like
You're
a
honestly,
Microsoft.
you're pretty much better off.
You know what? Okay, it's well, there's a couple different games, but the one that I know and
The
play.
original Viva Pinata is like a farming simulator almost.
Yeah, like you have a cute little farm, and like
And
essentially in this world where animals are not animals but pinatas.
Yeah, they're like piano animals, and you get to recruit them to your farm.
And they just show up, and you start growing stuff.
You get like,
and they
yeah,
just
you
hang out
tame
with you.
them, and
I'm
they.
gonna go with I like Bioshock where I can.
I was born in the
rewrite
63rd era.
way through everything.
Bitch,
Which
why are you on
Bioshock
my phone?
though?
I'm
Which
just gonna take a
Bioshock are
selfie
you?
because you're...
Would you adapt it to a musical?
I like how you assume I don't need that crochet pattern anymore and just took my phone.
Look, you're...
Bitch, you
I'm
can't
al-
see shit.
I'm
your
always
camera's
photobomb.
better on mine. On your phone than...
Guys, you're supposed to be doing a show.
We are doing a
We
show.
are doing a show.
I'm just waiting for Lacey to answer my question. Of
Yeah.
Which Bioshock?
Oh, which Bioshock? Let's go with number 2.
Number 2. That's a
Number 2
decent
would
one.
make a fucking rad Broadway musical. Number 3, because Infinite is
That's
Would you
fine.
fucking stop? Oops, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I do agree with you that Infinite was not as good as the other two.
I feel like you guys can't run a show and take a selfie at the same time because this is not going well. Would you fucking stop?
it just won't focus.
No,
Keep
it's not.
switching it to
No.
video!
She keeps pushing it to video. It's not that I won't focus. Yeah.
And then
It sucks being the only two drunk people in the room.
whoa,
Oh,
that was
no!
bright.
Oh my god!
Anyway, I think Grace wins.
Anyway, I think Gabs comes in second.
Gabs comes in. Wow.
Whoa!
You guys wanted the.
We got the selfie.
I got the selfie. It wasn't the selfie I wanted, but it was the
Definitely
selfie I absolutely deserved.
Okay,
This is
so
not the selfie you wanted.
if Grace and Gabs
Like most
take first and second, who would win between Fable 3 and Bioshock 2?
Fable 3, absolutely.
Bioshock.
Fable 3.
Bioshock 100%.
Fable 3.
Bioshock 2 would win in a Broadway musical over
Fable
Fable
3 was so fucking fun for what it was.
Okay, but that doesn't
Yeah.
mean it makes a good musical. You just literally run around and just bang hookers. It's not
Okay, is
Well,
that
that
not
is
exactly...
that is not at all how you play Fable 3.
Okay, you and I play very different.
That is an
Fable 3.
optional quest line at best.
Yeah, Fable 3, we gotta
Yeah,
gain...
the chicken kicking, man.
We gotta kick chickens, we gotta gain wealth, we gotta gain royalty, we gotta gain power.
Okay,
Bitch,
but-
we gotta fight demons?
Okay,
That's
both
a
of
musical
them-
if I've ever seen
Okay,
it.
but if you kick chickens, you're gonna have people throwing blood at your opening.
That is not what happens in Fable 3. If you
My
kick
question
chickens, then you just gain extra skills.
I
I know,
honestly
but
think
people
this
are
is
gonna be
pretty
like, how
stalemate.
could you do animal cruelty and they're gonna throw blood?
It's not animal
I'm gonna-
cruelty when it's Fable.
I'm gonna pick Lacey wins because I think Bioshock is more popular than Fable.
You think so?
I think so, honestly, because Bioshock is more
I'm just really
widely
glad someone made a
accepted.
goddamn decision.
let's just move on. We've been recording for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've been debating this for 5 minutes. That's insane.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to get your asses moving.
All right, so
I know. That's why we recorded until 11 p.m. that one night when Grace wasn't here. Grace wasn't here to be like, hey guys, do you maybe want to stop the episode? We were like, we've been recording for an hour and a half. It's
but
fine.
that's because we were actually digging around in Danganronpa. This time we were actually having a philosophical discussion about video games becoming Broadway musicals.
Hey, Fable isn't a great video game.
It really
Peter
is.
Molyneux is a good man.
Which one is that?
He's the guy that did the Fable. Peter
Great.
Molyneux?
Oh, I thought he voiced one of the characters. Sorry.
No.
Is he just like the creator?
Yeah. He's the Fable
man,
guy.
The man in charge of Lioncourt
And then Fable
Studios.
4, which is the one that was the one for the Connect, was
That
the
was
last
weird.
one.
That
It
was a weird one. Bless you.
Thank you. It was weird, but it was so fun because you got to do all the hand motions for
That
it.
was fun.
Like, it was objectively a bad game, but it was so fun to play.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Like, it didn't really necessarily need all the plot. It just needed to...
No,
it
it didn't need all the plot.
Magic.
Like, the whole point of it was that you were shooting fireballs at. And
You
then
know,
if you
it
were using
reminds-
the voice commands, you were like, fireball, magic shard,
I don't-
fireball.
I don't remember using voice commands at all. I just remember using the hand. But you're reminding me totally of the Until Dawn spinoff for the VR. The one where you're on like a roller coaster and you're like shooting shotguns and all this scary shit.
I never did that one.
I think, Grace, didn't we do it with your
Yes.
brother that one time? Yeah.
Anyway, hello one and
we're
all.
Play
Seven.
the goddamn game.
Yeah.
We're playing
do you
playing
wanna-
manly voices
Where do you
here
wanna
on
go?
Monster
Bathroom.
Prom.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyway, that day you skipped class because you respect no authority. You gained some boldness and whatever. Anyway,
Vera runs up to you, eyes blazing, teeth gleaming.
oof.
You will never even believe this shit. Remember how the Coven said we'd never find the earrings? It's because they had them the whole time! We're summoning these bitches and taking those earrings at any cost, even if it's the last thing we do.
I like to point out that she said it's the last thing you do. As in,
oh, really?
she's perfect. She just said it's the last thing you do, as in, you can fucking die,
Well.
but Vera is gonna be fine.
Did Vera just imply that she was willing to let you die in order to become prom queen? Irrelevant because the coven has been summoned.
So you figured it out. Good for you. Now give up, because you're never getting them.
Ha! That's what Miranda said about the sea opal ring her dead grandmother gave her, but look what I'm wearing right now.
How do any of you have friends? It's baffling. You're horrible, horrible people.
I mean, you're not wrong, but there must be some way to get them to fork over the earrings so you can complete the ritual. No, Coven, you misunderstand. We're trying to save the world too. Make replicas of the earrings, find out where the Coven lives, break in and replace the earrings with fakes them when they were asleep. Alright.
That seems like more
that
of a
seems
Vera
pretty,
thing.
That seems pretty bold, though.
What's
I
your
have
boldness at, love?
9.
I would think Charm or Smarts would be able to do the top one, so I would pick the bottom one, honestly.
Yeah, I'll do the bottom one.
Alright. Yeah.
So bold.
You know what? Forget it. Just leave. I never wanted to be prom queen anyway.
I feel like that's definitely a lie. And you're probably plotting something. But I guess we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I never got that saying, rather.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we're not. Lacey's got it.
Lacey's
So
about
I
to
got
drop
you
some
guys.
knowledge.
So it's because you used to look at, way back in the day, you used to look at horses' teeth to tell their age. So by
What?
saying don't look at a gift horse in the mouth, you don't want to know the age because you don't know how many years that horse has left to work. Because it was given to you free, it doesn't matter. Don't look at it in the mouth; you'll be disappointed.
Oh.
Oh,
That's interesting, actually.
good
Wow.
to know.
Thank you, Lacey.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Drop
Lacey.
that knowledge bomb on you guys real quick.
With that, the coven is gone, and it's on you and Vera to start your sweet, sweet illicit work.
Ooh.
Vera uses her connections in the sketchy underground stalker world to find the coven's house, which she declares to be as trashy as they are. Meanwhile, you use the skills you learned in AP metalworking for torture to forge some pretty damn passable earrings. You wait until the cover of darkness to break into the coven's house, using all the athleticism of someone who plays dodgeball every single gym class. You find the earrings hidden in a box of sex toys, the nature of which you
Same.
immediately try to erase from your mind rather than imagine the coven using them. On themselves, on each other, on you. Oh god, stop, it's horrible. You replace the earrings with the fakes and use your dodgeball skills to do a triple somersault from the window and land on your feet.
That was sick. Now let's get out of here before they wake up and turn us into frogs or nerds or something. Boom! Last ingredient procured, and now it's time to do some blood magic! You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Way to go, Grace.
Wow.
Wow. What's your bobs? Time to go. To where?
Go to the gym
Go to the
and
gym.
hang out with Scotlet.
Scotlet? Is that Scott's like femme version? Like
Yeah,
her like
he's
his
a
gender
little
bent version? Scotlet. Alright. 10 righteousness. I don't know. I wasn't reading. Alright. Afterwards, Scott catches up to you, panting excitedly. Bro! Hey! I was just looking for you! I can't stop thinking about you!
Good.
This is sounding good. So I thought, maybe tonight, if you weren't doing anything...
Yes.
We could maybe go somewhere private and, use our bodies too.
Yes.
Work out!
Alright.
Okay. You're maybe a little disappointed, but you can still salvage this. You suggest the most romantic workout you know. French squats, naked basketball. Well, that's a choice
That's
for the ages.
quite a choice. I'm gonna go with naked basket. No.
No? Okay.
Charm it. Oh, you got
Charm.
really high fucking
You have
charm.
a lot of charm.
I feel like you could do naked basketball with that high of charm.
Okay, let's do naked basketball.
Or would it be more boldness than charm?
Well, both are high.
Both are pretty high, so I think you could do either.
Okay, let's go naked basketball.
Naked basketball.
Full on.
Yeah.
So bold.
Naked basketball? You just put 2 of my favorite words together into one word.
Same.
Let's do it. Let's play basketball the way the Founding Fathers intended. You're not sure the Founding Fathers had any opinion on being naked during basketball, but now's not the time for historical objections. You play a very, very intimate game of one-on-one. The other students are too impressed by your beautiful bodies to object. A talent scout from the Naked Basketball Association happens to be there. It's still the NBA. I love it. After you put your clothes on again, he signs you and Scott up for the oncoming season. He sighs you and Scott. So beautiful.
So lovely.
My grandma's gonna be so proud of me!
Same.
It
My grandma would not be proud of me.
It looks like the ball's in your court now. Or perhaps the balls are in your court?
Ew, first of all.
Plus 2 fun and plus 1 money.
You nasty!
Alright.
Anyway,
Lacey,
tiramisu.
you can go to the auditorium, the class, library, or outdoors.
Auditorium.
Alright.
That's the sound my
Rehearse
cat.
for the class play. You're not very good. You might not get the creativity boost, but while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point, so you decide to burst into musical. Everyone joins you. It's amazing that everyone totally changes your minds. You gain 2 creativity.
Hell yeah.
You're rehearsing a scene from A Tale of 2-Bit Processors with Calculester and Miranda, but it's not going well.
Here, little robot friend, let's try a theater game to loosen you up a
Do
little.
you mind if I take Calculester since you'll do Miranda?
Go for it.
Error. If my bolts were to be loosened, I would collapse.
No, Calculester, let's try some improv. Remember what I taught you?
Yes. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Ellipses. And
Close enough. Now return into the text of the scene. Alas! It appears the one who has stolen my jewels was you.
error. Invalid input. I have not stolen, nor would I ever steal, any jewels from you, friend Miranda.
I can't work under these conditions.
Miranda storms out in a huff. Surely there must be some way to get Calculester back on track for the play. How can you make Calculester understand how fiction works? But you have stolen the princess jewels. Check in your bag, then frame him by putting some random jewels you stole from someone else in his bag. Or, Calculester, theater is about fiction and the suspension of disbelief. It's too hard to explain it to you through spoken language. Allow me to explain the language of salad.
Salad?
There's
Salad?
a lot going on right now.
What? I mean, well, hear me out. He's really into plants, right?
Alright, cool. Let's go with the bottom one.
That's all I had to say. Not so fuck. I keep
Uh-oh.
choosing the wrong decisions for you, Lacey. I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
I'm going to prom with a corpse.
That's
already knew
true.
that.
The language of salad in combination with the magic of theater. You distinctly remember the language of salad as it was spoken to you when you played the title role of Cockatrice Basilisk in a spooky middle school's production of Bye Bye Basilisk. Boo! You scream
no!
while pelting
calculaster with tomatoes. What is this? This does not feel like an explanation of theater at all. Boo! You scream again while pelting calculaster with more tomatoes. This feels much less educational and much more like a personal attack. Vegetables are easier to understand for me than speech, since a pattern of vegetables is closer to my first language and binary code. And repeatedly thrown tomatoes translates to boo.
Oh no, buddy.
And not the fun ghost kind. It is the aforementioned insulting personal attack kind. Emotions found: sadness, shame, embarrassment. Wait, what? Did people not like you as Cockatrice Basilisk? You always thought that booing and tomatoes were a compliment. This heartbreaking revelation causes you to immediately lose -3 boldness as your confidence shatters.
It's fine.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. We'll have a problem with course.
Alright. Class, library, or outdoors for me. Let's see. What am I smart? What is my everything at? My fun is pretty low. I've got enough creativity, I would think, for now. Yeah, let's go to the outdoors. Get some fun. Look at my dapper moves.
Your dampest recess moves.
Alright, I ate fun out of a clown. That's how that went. You notice Zoe with a big grin of the amalgam on chaotic nightmares she's used to form her... I need to read that sentence again to fully process it.
Try that one again.
You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It's adorable.
Aww.
Apocalypse! Hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in the Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me.
Oh.
That sounds like a challenge.
Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods.
Because I must always shed light on injustice wherever it arises.
Are you sure?
What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking?
You didn't let me finish! I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises in the world of fandom specifically!
This is Grace pausing the episode.
What? Why?
Lacey is super fucking tired. I'm gonna drive her home.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
Grace is sober,
Is
so
it bedtime?
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
coming back.
I'm sorry, Lacey.
No, don't be sorry.
No, she just works early, and yeah.
Okay. Well, drive safe, you two.
Where are the keys?
Oh, they're in my pocket.
Yeah, they need to not be in your pocket.
They will never be in my pocket.
Except for right this moment, as
And
we're clearing
Except
them
for
out.
right now, when I took them out of my pocket.
Since whenever we ate dinner, which was like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I had a phone for a while. Like, oh, it's right here on the table.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the keys.
alright. Well, we'll keep going.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll keep going for now, just the two of us.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys are having a lot of fucking fun.
We are having
Good night,
fun.
Lacey. I'll see you tomorrow
Yeah, good night, Lacey.
afternoon.
It was really great hanging out with you again.
I love you, Lacey. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm trying to see you before. You guys know that.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
Yes. It's funny because at our work, Lacey works with me, and it's really fun.
Yeah, that was really. That actually turned out to be really cool. I feel.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And then it's just me and Evan left.
All right. Oh,
Anyway. It's not cool, Zoe. It's not cool. It's not cool publishing houses that are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now.
That was a weird sentence.
I'm glad you said that because I don't know if I'm just reading weird sentences or if I just don't know what English is right now.
English is pretty hard right now.
English is really fucking hard all the time. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple.
That's just the blanket point of his statement. Just like, you're purple. That's it.
Where were we here? You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You've come.
You're allegedly a woman. My God.
That seems like something Liam would say. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension and beyond, and marginalizing And Bard
a magazine
and magazine would
any
die.
magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand.
Thank you. Because words aren't sitting still on the screen for me right now because
my
I'm
gosh.
a little bit drunk. I mean, by a little bit, I mean I've been drinking for a little while here. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse is distracting from the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss.
Whoa.
That's a little bit too real for me right now. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized?
If I was to entertain all the BS you just said, I would say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society.
Oof. Don't you use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on the Fuck Island still hasn't yet to be published?
I'd read that.
I would not.
Me neither.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't read that either. It's fine.
Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art?
Perhaps that has a point. Oh no, wait. I forgot you were a girl. That can't possibly be my fault. Oh no, this is a lot more real than I was hoping.
We can end this episode after this turn, I think.
Okay, sounds good. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
Looks like there's only one way to solve this.
You're way ahead of me.
Dance battle.
You select the only option that makes sense. For years, you possessed the gem of Garato, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use the Cal Arts sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics. How? What?
I would go with the first one.
I just want to get with Zoe. Like, I don't need these complex choices. The first one, you say?
That's my opinion.
Okay, sure. So smart.
Nice!
I trust your opinion, yeah.
Good.
You were saving the Gem of Garato to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. You reach into the nether realm and summon Velázquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco, 4th of the greatest visual artists of all time.
Oh hey, I recognize some of these guys. Picasso helped me design my lair of mental anguish, along with MC Escher and David Lynch.
Hey Zoe, says Pablo Picasso. Long time no see. I heard you have some art for us to look at.
Wrong. We have one piece of art, mine, and one piece of trash, hers. There they are.
Says El Greco, furrowing his brow at the paintings. What sort of art is this? You seem to have placed numerous titillating images inside of tiny boxes. I do not know quite what to make of this, says Goya, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd.
That's bullshit!
I don't know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso, but I like how you put everything in little squares. I have a thing about shapes.
Same.
Personally, says Velázquez, I find Zoe's piece pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, mediated by hints of magical girl manga and The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, all of which also influenced my own work, as you can clearly see in my famous painting Las Meninas. Meninas?
Fuck!
This entire scene is way over my head.
Same.
Leonard tries to tweet angrily about how these 4 dead artists are part of the liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because they don't have Twitter, only Instagram. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts from hanging out with famous... Great. I guess that works out
Wonderful.
great. Oh, the monster...
That seems like a more than perfect opportunity for us to end the episode.
Actually, why don't we just end this right now?
We're gonna put this on hold.
We're just about to go to prom.
We're gonna end this. Oh my gosh, my cats.
We might as well just hit it to the end and go to Monster Prom.
Yeah.
Alright, so Grace wanted to go with Vera, And
Wait. You're gonna stop. You're gonna keep going right now?
Well, I might as well, right?
You don't want to wait for them to get back?
All right.
You better, because she's gonna be sassy with you.
All right.
She's gonna be sassy as fuck if she realizes you went to prom without her.
Okay. We'll pause the episode. Whatever video I make next will be a continuation of this episode.
Yeah.
So pause.
Considering it's 25 minutes long.
It'll be fine once
It's fine.
We're just gonna make sure everyone goes to prom.
Everybody's gonna go to prom and have a good time.
All right. Pausing now. Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Manly Voices. This will be. Oh wait, hold on.
Hello, one and all.
We are continuing from the last episode. That's right.
Hello,
Sorry
one
about
and
that.
all.
All right, so Lacey's gone. Grace has returned.
I'm back.
Gabs.
Hello, one and all.
Gabs and I are on the verge of losing our brains.
It's me, so I'm gonna take Vera to prom.
Hello, one
Yes.
and all.
Yeah, I was gonna make that decision. Then Gabs is like, we should stop the video here. And that was a smart decision. So now we can experience this all together.
Hello, one and all.
Hello, one and all. All right, so we're
Welcome
gonna take.
back to Manly Gabs. My name is Gabs, otherwise known as
You're
Manly
gonna-
Ankles. I'm back again with Gabs. Hello, one and all.
All
Okay,
right,
so you're taking
Gabs
Scott.
is taking Scott to
Gabs
prom.
is gonna take a Scott to prom.
Lacey is gonna take.
She's gonna go by herself.
How about? Oh yeah, by herself. She's gonna date the corpse. That's right. I was gonna pair her with Calculester, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Good call.
And then I'm gonna go with Damien. No, I'm gonna go with Zoe.
I was about to say.
It's like the fuck.
Yeah, I literally haven't interacted with you this entire series.
You asked no
All right,
one
this
to
is
prom.
for Lacey. You asked no one to prom. You
told
yourself you
you
didn't
didn't
need
need anyone.
And on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's a part of life. Victory is for those who try.
Same.
And you haven't.
Rude.
Oh, so that's a bad thing this time?
I wonder.
Prom night is here, and you can't help but
I thought
wonder
she
if
was
you
supposed
had
to
a
take the
chance to take
corpse.
any of your classmates.
I thought she would take the corpse too. I'm rather disappointed. Those who fail have at least tried. And you tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which is some kind of twisted merit in
This
its own
kind
way.
of symbolizes the whole playthrough for Lacey, because she kept making the wrong decisions.
Doubt will haunt you until the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. There you go. Lucky bastard.
Oof.
All right, pucker lips. Do I get Zoe?
Do you
with-
pucker your lips?
Do I get to pucker my lips for Zoe?
Oh, honey, I'd love to. But the thing is,
Oh.
Zoe plus a pucker lips doesn't add up to any funny or
What?
cool ship names, and everyone knows the first rule of choosing a date.
So pucker lips.
So that this time, okay? Call me by any chance if you change your name in the future, though.
Well, that might actually happen, so lucky you. You were so ashamed of your failure, you photoshopped Garfield into my prom dates. No.
Not a good
All right.
scene.
Gabs.
Gabs and Scott.
Prom?
Uh-oh.
Sure, why not? It sounds
Yes!
fun. There'll be so much hard partying that it'll count as a workout.
Yes.
Look at his blue tuxedo.
Look at her.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
hell.
That cravat.
That's so pretty.
Hell yeah. Prom night was rad. You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer. All right, I'd take that as a win.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't get rejected, so.
Oh no.
Prom? Ha! You helped me prepare one blood ritual to assure my crown, and suddenly you think I'll go to prom with you?
Really? Did you have to get all the stats anyway?
Probably.
In addition to the blood. Fuck, Vera.
Yeah.
Just breaking our hearts. You kind of assumed that, yeah.
I must admit, you've surprised me quite pleasantly during our little ritual adventures, and there's definitely something in you that entertains me. Okay, you know what? The blood ritual actually requires an act of filthy lust happening inside the pentagram in order for it to work.
Nice.
I'm going to let you join me if you want to. Let's do that, see how it goes, and decide what to do from there. If you're blood ritual material, you might actually be prom date material too. So, deal?
Deal.
Oh,
Holy potatoes.
whoa.
Wow. Who would have thought blood rituals could be this awesome? Whoa. Beth was actually telling me about this ending, and I saw like a little screen cap of it, but getting it in real life, baby, you act.
Oh, baby, a triple.
You act cool through the whole thing to impress Vera, but inside you're already thinking that someday you'll tell your grandkids this is how the two of you fell in love. But for now, keep it cool. Oh, and you also totally end up going to prom together.
Cute.
Hell yeah. All right, that's 1 new secret endings, 3 new events, 16 new outcomes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I will get you Zoe eventually. All right. Well,
We didn't get any coach time this go around.
nah, we'll get him another. I don't know if he's actually a dateable character. Like,
I don't
if
think
you can
so.
get like a
Probably
secret
not.
ending with him. Like I said before, there's an orgy ending if you get with a certain amount of characters. And
That sounds
there's
like fun.
there's an what Beth and I were trying to get to the student with the armor and the blue fire. He's voiced by Dan apparently, and he is got in a certain way. I don't remember how because of my inebriated brain, but
I don't even know what's going on right now.
I was
Life
just talking about
happened
all
and
the
it was
secret
wonder.
endings.
Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable as good-hearted as ever. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. Well, it delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, which while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Okay. Yeah, I was just telling Gabs while you were gone, every time I go for Zoe, it's, like, really hard to follow her storylines.
Yeah, there's no way of telling what's going on.
Yeah. And the battle for Monster Prom went and gone, just like that, but we were young and unafraid, and we went to the credits.
Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Like if you like
Well,
this video, and comment
is
what
there
other
a-
voice adventures you'd like us to do next.
Ooh, okay. But first, next... Okay, we didn't unlock anything new. Okay, so
Hell yeah.
I swear to you, one day we will get to the narrator on the show.
Maybe.
But until next time,
Until
bye everybody.
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Bye.